Hello, welcome back to Last Cloudia. So today we're going to go over the new unit and arc. Now I don't really have a lot of time to do this, so I'm not going to take all the time in the world, but I will be making sure to go through every single skill and everything like that. So yeah, let's get right to it now. I haven't actually done any of the event yet because I haven't had time yet. I'll probably do it later. So let's first go over the units. It's the most important thing. They added Ruto to the game. Now, if you don't know who's in the story, we have not seen him like this before. If you look at his stats, quite a lot of health, and also that defense is pretty damn high. He's not going to be good at doing any damage whatsoever. That's what I'm thinking. You're most likely going to want to have an armor on him, so he's not going to have dual wield or anything. So yeah. He resists stun, which is pretty great. I just realized that. I haven't gone through all of the skills or anything yet, but I did see the video on him. His abilities, so you can see he's kind of like a light-based character. He's not to do with DPS though. Pull in a medium area of enemies for a light combo attack. I guess that might be good for pulling everyone in, maybe. His skill 2 I think is like the most interesting skill on him, in my opinion. There's a chance for temporary effects making all enemies target this unit only. So that sounds very good for a tank unit. Sounds very good. Chance up if mind is higher than enemies, and chance down if lower. Chances up as the skill level rises. So if you have this skill at max level, then it's gonna have a increased chance of making that effect happen. And if you've got high mind as well. So chance for making all enemies target the unit. So that does sound pretty good. I'm really curious to know how it does in arena, because I have no idea, but you know, I'm pretty sure he's mostly going to be an arena unit. I don't want to find this guy in arena. I really don't. That's going to be the worst thing. I don't want to find him in arena. So yeah, if I find anyone using him in arena, I'm just going to completely not attack them at all. Skill 3, charge and deal with frontal wide area light combo attack. Not much about his S1 and S2, they're not very good because he doesn't do much damage. You're probably mostly going to use those two skills for hitting enemies around, probably. Still useful to have them, but could be better. His special is pretty damn interesting. Now this could be huge for some hard bosses, like let's say for example they make a boss that can insta-kill later on, right? His special here, reduce damage taken to 0 for 12 seconds. Durability is max HP times 2 and greatly recover HP. Now it says reduce damage taken to 0 for 12 seconds, but it says the durability of it is his max HP times 2. So it does say reduce damage taken to 0 for 12 seconds, but it does say it has a durability, so I'm not entirely sure on that, but it does sound really good. Damage taken to 0 for 12 seconds sounds amazing. It does sound really good. Now let's go over his traits. Some interesting stuff here, some very good stuff. Nothing to do with damage, but taking less damage for him is the most important thing. Definitely the best tank in the game. Nullify flinch from magic attacks, so every single element's magic, even Apocalypse, it will not flinch, which is pretty nice because you know magic in arena is super annoying, and there are a few harder stages that spam a lot of magic, so that could be helpful there maybe. Partial resistance to interruption when activating skills is alright. Not the best, but still useful. Actually, that might be pretty good in arena too. That's pretty nice. You could make him a DPS if you want to, but I don't recommend it at all. Defense increases the more damage is taken from enemies. Maximum is 35%. Also great. Taking less damage. He's just pretty crazy. Let's go over his trait 2. Now this one's also interesting. When taking damage from an enemy attack that targets everyone, so that's like every single magic that target everyone, the damage to this unit is plus 100%, right? But the damage to everyone else is minus 50%. So this guy's going to take 100% more damage, but everyone else is going to take 50% less. It sounds very interesting to me. I did think first of all that maybe that plus 100% damage he's going to take might kill him, but at the same time, he has a lot of skills that decrease the amount of damage he takes, so I don't think that would be the case. Very good for survivability though, for every single unit. And when the unit dies, when he dies, defense and mind plus 50% and physical flinch null buff for all allies. That's also pretty huge. So if you do manage to kill this guy in arena, every one of the other units is going to get a physical flinch buff, which is pretty huge. That sounds pretty great, because I don't know about you, but the most annoying thing I find in arena is flinch. Flinch is the thing I hate the most in arena, so you're probably going to want this unit. If you don't care about arena, then I wouldn't recommend to get him at all. You don't really need him. So let's go over his skills. I haven't looked fully at his skills, mostly his trait. So yeah, let's go over his. He's got God Heal Stardust. Yeah, God Heal's great. Resolve up 2 and 5 is pretty huge. Defense and mind plus 12%. These can stack with defense up and mind up skills. He's got a bunch of guard skills. I don't like this because it's just too damn good. Guard skills are super annoying. I think that is a new guard skill. Let's go over first. Guard, yeah, automatically guard is nice. Religions, spell guard. See, all of these guard skills you're probably going to want on your arena units to begin with. SCT slightly recovers when guarding is nice. Against magic attacks. And this one's a new one. When guard is equipped, damage taken during guarding minus 50%. And when HP drops to 50% or lower, guard rate up. I also hate this because it's just super annoying in arena. That's the only thing I can think of is I hate arena right now with this unit. Guard impact. That's a new one. When guard is equipped, a chance to make nearby enemies flinch when guarding. Seriously. I don't... it's kind of like a Thorn's ability, right? Where if he gets hit, he has a chance of making the person that hit him flinch. I don't like that. Why would they make this unit? Anyways, arena meta right here unit already. Royal armor is alright. Fiend shield is new as well. Damage from monster type enemies. Now I would have thought he would have had something different from this because this doesn't really fit in arena. It just fits in more of the harder stages. So he could be useful in harder stages if you need a survivability character or a tank. Could be good there maybe, but remember he's not going to do damage. He's going to be terrible with damage. Knight Mastery, I don't remember that, I think that's new too. When unit type is a knight, I'm pretty sure he is, I haven't checked though. Defense plus 10% and physical attacks are effective against soldiers. Damage from soldiers minus 10%. Soldiers, only soldiers, so people like sorcerers, this won't affect because it's the soldiers, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Still pretty nice though, especially for arena. Who would it include though? I don't know many soldiers in arena that you should worry about. There's probably a few. Auto protection, auto haste is nice. Awakening, sacred guard is a new one. Recovery magic power plus 20% and recovery magic cast speed plus 50%. So it can also be a good healer unit, and that's interesting. And one thing here, he's got Goddess Kiss too. So Goddess Kiss with a lot of with God Heal, he's going to be able to heal quite a lot. Now he's not going to do much damage, so that might not heal much MP, but you know, still nice to have it. Allura, yeah, expect him to have this. Increase the rate of attracting enemy attentions. Pretty good on him. I'm really curious to know how much HP and defense he can have. I really want to know, because it's probably going to be stupidly high, isn't it? When a sword and armor is equipped, then strength and defense plus 50% of the sword and armor. It's pretty nice, mostly for the armor defense. If it's got like 200 defense, then you get 50% more. Now it's 300, which is great. Now this one is interesting. When only weapon equipped is one sword, so he's only going to equip a sword then. Attack damage plus 20%, critical rate 10%, and physical attack damage cap 2000. Now, this does add on to his damage, so he can maybe do a bit of damage with this. adds a bit of damage and critical rate. It's pretty nice. But he's not going to have dual wields. You don't want dual wield because you want the armor equipped on him most likely, because he's got armor boost and armor high boost here. Defense plus 20% and the damage taken from bosses. Now that's damage taken from bosses is not going to affect arena at all. So keep that in mind. It's still nice to have though. Now this one, I can't say that. I would like to. When armor is equipped, take killer and slayer damage minus 20%. I do like that. Mostly in arena, it's pretty nice. And take critical damage minus 20%. Also very good. Very nice. Special shield 2, that's also a new one. Special damage from enemies minus 30%. Now this is only for hard stages, because you can use specials in arena, but the battle has to last a super long time for it to happen. So this is mostly for the harder stages here. And I don't know about you, but the boss's special attacks are like super annoying to me, so that could be useful. Skill charge 2, remember his skill 2 is making all enemies only attack him, I think. Yeah, which is pretty nice. And rapid recovery is alright, nice to have it, especially on a tank like him. Ether shields, oh no, nullify fainting from enemy attacks. When close to death, reduce physical damage taken to 0 for 7 seconds. I don't like this either, because this is too damn strong in arena. That's another thing about this unit. I don't like this, because it's too good. Only in arena. I know it doesn't really matter too much in hard stages, but arena though, let's say you've got someone like Degrug, right? You're trying to attack this guy, you're trying to kill him, and even though Degrug is going to do a lot of damage to him, he's going to reduce physical damage taken to 0 for 7 seconds when he's close to death. And also has a chance to guard, which makes the unit flinch. And if it's 7 seconds, then after the 7 seconds is up, he's probably going to be back to full health. If you've got someone like Theria, unless you killed her already. But he's also got God Heal, so that's kind of a problem, don't you think? But yeah, that's that unit. I can say he's very tanky. Definitely the most tankiest unit ever. It's kind of like an improved Zoglas if you think of it like that. I never got Zoglas, so I don't have him. But he seems pretty damn good, but only in arena. I personally don't care about him too much because I don't really care too much about arena. You can see his attribute resistance, he has no weaknesses. His dark is up by 25. His element resistance also, he doesn't have any weaknesses there either. So pretty good there. He is a knight. So yeah, pretty good units. Mostly for arena, I can't really say much about that. But yeah, if you don't care about arena too much, or if you're not a top arena player, then don't worry about him, I would say. Because you can do every single hard stage without a tank. We have not needed a tank in any hard stage at all ever, so maybe they'll change that in the future. If so, maybe we'll need him, but right now I don't see a good reason to get him unless you care about arena. Now this is the new arc. I do like this one. It does look very nice. Got so much mines. That's a lot of mines. It's quite a lot. Now its attributes. When near death, buff unit to nullify damage taken. That's pretty great. Durability is 100% of mines and not applied again until 40 seconds passes, so it sounds pretty good, but again, well, it makes sense because the arc gives a lot of mines and the durability is 100% of mines. 100% of mines probably is not going to be that high at all, but it's still nice. Stun resistance plus 2 is pretty great because I don't know about you, I hate stun. Stun is so annoying. I hate being stunned. When unit is alive and all allies are dead, then revive all allies with HP plus 50%. Now this is very situational. You could think of it, oh, you could have it in arena, but now I'm thinking about it. Put this arc on Ruto in arena, right? And when this is the only unit alive, all of your other allies are going to get revived with 50% HP. Sounds pretty good. That's pretty good, but you might want to use some other arcs. Attribute here is not the best, but it is good for survivability only. And the revive is nice, but very situational, because only when the unit using this arc is alive. So yeah, keep that in mind. There's a lot of... I personally won't use this. Let's go over the skills. Now, there's some good stuff here. The main thing here, we'll go over that last. Silence resist is alright, fast aura. Scold is new. When near death, magic casting speed plus 20%. Don't care about that. When are you ever near death? Things that happen near death are usually useless unless it's a survivability. Like, if you're near death, give HP. That's always great, that's like a revive there. But things that give, like that, near death, magic casting speed plus 20%, kinda useless to me. Metis Phaser, don't care too much about that. Wisdom's Protection is new. Battlestar add 5% of int to defense and mines. In what case would you use this? I'm thinking, who would you use that on? It is only for SC, so it sounds pretty good. So that might be a good skill to use on someone, but I don't know if anyone's going to use that now. This is a skill I really like. I like Staff High Boost. This is the first arc that has Staff High Boost, so I do want this arc only because it has Staff High Boost. When a staff is equipped, physical attack power plus 10% and magic attack power plus 20%. I do want this, just for that. I don't really care about anything else here. Maybe the Wisdom's Protection could be good, like more survivability on your mages units. Like Lagobos could be good maybe. Yeah, I don't have Shift Zekus. That's the only unit I don't have. So this arc's pretty good. Staff High Boost, main skill with their attribute is not that great in my opinion, but good for survivability. Arc rewards here too. Now this one is also more survivability. You can see a lot of mines, quite a lot of mines. Magic damage received is minus 10%. It's pretty good. Recovery magic power 15% is also good too, but not the best robe in my opinion, but could be nice. Maybe you could put it on someone like Theria, but I wouldn't recommend this. It's still a nice robe to have, but I don't see myself ever using this one. So yeah, I do like this arc. It does look very nice. I do like the art style. Like every arc, they look pretty cool. Yeah, if the unit I got recently was I actually got Lilibet recently. That's what I call her anyway, but yeah, I got her from one pull. I didn't do a lot of pulls, I just did one, but I'm still working on her. I got her just now. I actually got her yesterday, but yeah, I'm going to be doing the step gacha, and that's pretty much it for me, because I don't care about this unit too much, because Arena, I do like Arena, but I'm just not a tryhard in Arena, so I'm not going to go super hard on this unit. I'm only doing the step gacha at a chance for the arc, so I can try and get Staff High Boost. That's the only reason. But yeah, let's do these step gacha summons, and then after that I'm going to have a look at the paid equipments, because that's also a good thing to look at. We can skip this one, there's only one pull, right? The rear showed up. If it's a blue, the gold though. I don't think it's a red, I think it's gold. There's only like one or two pulls here. Oh, it's a red, really. Something new as one. No. Duper for that. He sucks. I'll take the prisms. I do have an annoying defense, but you know, I have to. If I don't have a defense like that, everyone's going to defeat me. You know? I do. This unit would be nice in Arena, but I don't care too much about it. We'll skip this one. There's a red. It's new. Who is it? Is it the unit or the arc? That's the arc. That's the one I wanted. That's the arc. I wanted the arc. You heard me. I said I wanted the arc. I didn't want the unit. I would rather have the arc. And now there's the arc. I'm happy with that. That's very good. I got this the main thing. Yeah, I'm still gonna do the rest of the step gacha in case. That's pretty great. Let's have a look at it now then. So I don't know if it's red souls or blue. I really hope it's blue because all of my arcs that I need to level up currently are red souls. So let's have a look at it now. I do like this one. It takes blue souls. That's great. I'm definitely going to be leveling this up and mostly using staff high boost, but who do I use it on? Lagrabos, maybe. I don't know if he has it or not. Staff high boost, I do like it. That's Wisdom's protection will be very good too. Yeah, the good arc here. Yeah, it might do. I hope not either. So let's do the rest of these step gachas, and then I'll go over the paid equipment, and then that'll be it. So 5 pulls here, and then a free temple. I haven't even looked at the percentage chance on this yet. Not worried about it. Nobody showed up. So blue, let's skip that one. Okay, yeah. Luck is gone, as expected. I don't really care what I get from now, but I would like the unit just because I like building units, it's quite fun. But again, I said I don't really care about this unit. Last 10 pull. If you're a free-to-play player, I would recommend not to get this character, this unit. Don't pull for him, in my opinion. He's not one you should be going for. This one seems like a bad one. It was gold though, you never know. Free-to-play players don't go for this unit. I would recommend, there's a Tharia banner going on right now. Probably go for her if you don't have her, because she's the best unit. Let's go for a red, please. Maybe. Give me the unit now, that'd be great. Oh, that'd be perfect, but there's only one red. Yeah, another arc. Okay, I'm fine with this. Only thing I wanted from that is the new arc. I can't complain. Yeah, Lagrabos has it already. I'm thinking you'd probably want staff high boost on units that use magic and physical damage, because it only adds like 10% physical damage, but it's still good. Let's go over the paid equipments now. I'm not doing any more summons because I personally don't want this unit that bad, so paid sword and armor. Now I personally don't know what I think about these. Sword, so it's a light sword as expected, also gives defense and mind. The strength is decent but not that high. Light attack critical rate 8% is pretty nice, more critical rate. Damage is plus 25% for the skill. Southern Cross, I don't know which skill that is. It might be S1 or S3, because it can't be S2, because that doesn't actually do damage, does it? Let's go to the gacha. Have a look at the unit. I think it should be S1, that makes sense. Yeah, if we have a look at probabilities, the same, probably the same chance as usual. 0.8% and arc. Yeah. So it is S1, yeah. His S1 is going to do 25% more damage. That's alright. It's not that bad. But in my opinion, you might want to use a different sword. There's a lot better swords. You do want to equip a sword on him because he's got a few skills for the swords. I wouldn't recommend this sword personally because there's better swords out there. It's no reason to go only for this sword. I don't personally like it. Adding critical rate is nice. Adding damage to his skill 1, it's not that great in my opinion. So I wouldn't recommend to get that. His armor is more interesting. Adds HP, decent defense and mind to battle start restore SET 20 seconds of his skill 2. Now his skill 2 is like his most important skill, in my opinion anyway. So that's pretty nice. You're probably going to want this in arena. So this armor might be pretty good, maybe. Boss wave start, special gauge plus 10% and continuous magic barrier effect. Resist stun 2. Now this could be a pretty good armor on him. So you might want this on him. I just am not 100% sure on what his skill 2 does in arena. And if it's any good. If it is stupidly good, then you're definitely going to want this armor. I just don't know because I can't test him, but yeah. This armor might be worth having if you have him and can get it, but it's not the best, but still good for him though. If I go to the armors I've currently got, I guess I go to a unit, actually. Yeah, let's go to Degrug and have a look at the armors I've got, because there was one from one of Degrug's. Where's the equipment? Just a bit slow. I just want to see if there's any better armors that you might want to have. So let's go have a look. Go down to armors. Yeah, down here. Some of these are pretty nice. You could use some of these instead. But his 20 seconds of SET to his skill 2 is pretty great though. I do personally like this. Chance to nullify damage, in my opinion, is just very good. So you could put this on him maybe, instead of the paid, if you wanted to. Or you could have this one is from an arc. Physical light damage taken. Now if you see, this armor has a lot more defense and mines. God type only, SCT speed plus 10%. So it's still a good armor. You could put this one on Ruto if you wanted to and have it. Or you could put that other one I showed that has a chance to nullify damage, which is also pretty nice. But I would probably say its paid armor is most likely better. So yeah, that's all I've got to say about him. Yeah, overall I do think he's a good unit, but only worth going for if you care a lot about arena. The arc, don't worry about the arc because it is in the permanent gacha pool. So even though I got the arc, if you want it that badly, just use your tickets, use your SSR tickets if you got any and try and get it, but you will get it eventually because it's permanent. The units, only worry about if you care about arena, and yeah, that's it. It could be useful in hard stages, but in my opinion, you'd probably want a healer like Theria, and a debuffer, and a DPS, and your support's probably going to be another DPS. That's probably the ideal team for harder stages. You probably don't need him for hard stages, so I don't see myself using him if I did have him for hard stages, which I personally want as many units as possible for the hard stages. So yeah, his paid armor, get it if you can, because it's going to be pretty good for an arena. I just don't know how good his S2 is going to be. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about Ruto and everything really. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will try and do more streams, but if you have any ideas for streams, then let me know, because I do want to do them, because they're pretty good. People seem to like these. It's just a unit comes out like every 2 weeks, so yeah, that's one problem. But yeah, thanks for watching, and this will be uploaded as a video like usual. I know I didn't take as much time as I would usually, but I just don't have the time right now. So yeah, thanks for watching. We went over everything. I'll see you when I see you, hopefully in the next stream or next video. So yeah,